really nice.
Andy Grundy, we're tuning in. Every post, a brand new spin. Watch it all, click and play. We'll be back every single day. From morning hikes to midnight chats, showing life in all its hats. Unfiltered, real through the lens. On YouTube is where it begins. Laughs and tears, it's all so true. Every moment shared with you, making memories on the go. Andy's world for us to know.
Okay my friends, once again welcome to the glorious island of Tenerife. At the back of me we've got the harbour here in Costa Adeje. I've had a bit of a walk this morning for about 10-15 minutes and I'm already, well, I've got a serious sweat on. It is absolutely boiling hot. It has been overcast this morning, but again, as you will know if you come here frequently like I do, it tends to disperse as the day unfolds, as I often say, and the sun comes out to play. So it is slightly hazy again. There's been a kalima in for quite a number of days now since we've been here. That again is dispersing somewhat, and the clarity in way of the vision that you can see in front of you, well, you can see a lot better than what we have been able to see at the early start of our holidays. But I'm going to go for a short walk with you this morning, take you for a 10-15 minutes walk, maybe a little bit longer. We'll see how we get on. It is again 2 o'clock on Saturday the 16th of August, I do believe. So the temperature, well, it's not one where you would want to be out for too long. Again, it's probably late 20s, early 30s here on the island at this moment in time. So to go for a long walk, well, it would be telling on the legs more certainly. And I don't think I've got a spare t-shirt with me and I'm sweating already. Anyway, I'll turn the camera around. We'll go for a walk. I hope you enjoy it. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, my name is Andy Grundy and I'm a frequent visitor to the glorious island. Get used to that word if you've never been on my channel before or you've never been to my channel before, because it is one that I will frequently use. And I am again frequently here on the island, and I will do as many vlogs as I possibly can, take you to some of the different destinations, points of interest here on the island, and of course some of the hotels as well to show you if you're coming over. Potentially you stayed here before, or maybe you've not, you just want to have a little look around. It's getting quite loud now at the back of me. You've got people again coming off the boats. They've been out for the day out, so I do apologise about the noise. Obviously everybody's enjoying themselves today. Turn the camera around and let's go for a nice walk here on the glorious island of Tenerife. By the way, hit the subscribe button, costs you nothing to do so, but it means an awful lot to me, and it will of course enable the channel to grow. Thank you. This is basically kind of the entrance, if you like, where all the water sports are. Everybody congregates here, going out for the day. And again, there are plenty of excursion companies here on the island that will book you in. The prices will potentially, I'm sure, differ from different kind of companies here on the island. So make sure that you do your own work. Go with one that is trusted. There are plenty on social media that people highly recommend. So again, just check some of the reviews out. But you'll come here in the morning, congregate and get ready. You can have a brew, as we say back at home in England, or coffee. And yeah, get a bit of early morning breakfast in front of me. I'll show you now. I'll turn the camera on if you've never been here before. I've obviously vlogged this particular area very, very often. Again, frequently come here. So yeah, it's a beautiful setting. It really, really is. Plenty going on. Coaches coming in, day trippers right in front of me now. But anyway, I'll turn the camera back around and we'll keep walking. I don't want to pause too long here. There's quite a lot of action. You can see at the back of me now. Coaches coming in. People are obviously booked in for excursions out on the big ocean. And whilst I'm down at the harbour, I'm just thinking, I saw a video earlier on social media that showed you a shark that was stranded here on the beach over recent days. I'll try and get that video footage for you and I'll place it on here now. But it's really interesting because there's more and more sharks actually coming closer in to the actual beach. And ultimately, Tenerife is not renowned for sharks, but it has all kinds of creatures out there, a variety in the ocean here. And yes, some of the sharks have started to come that bit closer in, looking for obviously food. And the shark had been stranded not many days ago, again, just a little bit further up the coastline, if I remember rightly. I'll put the video on, take a look at this now. It's just unbelievable. So this is like the office over the far side, the jet ski office. Again, you can go in there, book your excursions and so forth. Lots of things happening here now. You've got obviously loads of little bars, restaurants that you can go and enjoy whilst you're waiting to go on your water sports, your days out. Nice little breezy. I'm going to stand here for a second. Just show you what it's like. Beautiful, isn't it? It really, really is. Always busy down here, in particular this time of the year when people are obviously holidaying from different parts of Europe in particular. UK, a lot of Irish people here. And of course, a lot of people from mainland Spain and Tenerife are on the summer holidays. It is actually bank holiday weekend here in Tenerife. And once again, I do believe it is the 16th of August, Saturday the 16th of August. And it's approximately around about 2:15 now, 2:20 in the afternoon. So again, it's kind of like the intensity of the heat. Well, it's at its highest now. You can really feel it coming down as I'm walking around. It's beautiful, really, really is. But yes, it's bank holiday here in Tenerife, so lots of the locals have come from different parts of the island, obviously, to enjoy the weekend. And there's lots of people from mainland Spain that are here holidaying. And you see that quite frequently, obviously. People come here from mainland Spain. It's much cheaper, from what I'm led to believe, for them to purchase flights. And yeah, they come over and enjoy the glorious island of Tenerife. Anyway, let me turn this camera back around again and let's see how busy it is here now during the day. Not been down here actually whilst we've been here during the day recently, or on this particular trip should I say. Let's turn it around, show you the beach in front of me. There we go. There we go. Just trying to keep my camera straight. My water bottle's slipping there. I'm going to need a drink in a second, everybody. It is really, really warm. It's busy, very busy. Again, bank holiday weekend, and you can expect it to be busy. The Coluna Beach Club is interestingly open. It was closed the other day, and I was saying to Mrs. G, I wondered whether it had closed down, but nope. It's open up there now. It looks like it's quite busy as well, and you've got the floats directly in front of you. There is a charge that's incurred if you want to use the floats. If you've got children. I know a lot of the youngsters and adults alike, they tend to get on there a little bit later on, or earlier on in the evening should I say. When it closes, they all jump on there for free. During the day, there's obviously a charge that comes with using that area, and it's lifeguarded as well. You can see there's a young lad there now, keeping an eye on it. There's a man as well over the far side on a boat or in the back end. So it is lifeguarded. So there's a bit of peace of mind, should we say. Oh, it's nice.
Maybe next time, sir.
And my apologies if if you can see the sweat pouring from my forehead. It is absolutely, it's boiling hot. It really, really is. Again, slightly hazy. I keep repeating all ground a little bit, really telling you, but if you've only just come onto this particular vlog, you've never seen the vlogs before, then I have mentioned about a clima being in for the last week or so now, and really does make the environment a little bit muggy, difficult to breathe, in particular if you've got breathing issues such as asthma, But that kind of is, you know, it's getting that much better now. Got the Sky Bar up the far side. Then the Dubai Bar. Lots of your street sellers down here. We can get all your genuine bags at a bargain price. Some cracking football tops. Look at these. All of your high-end designer bags. And then over the far side again, you got all of the water sports coming in from the days out. The restaurants are busy. Look at everybody, you know, having a nice cold beer, having a dinner. For those of you who don't know, this is Playa La Pinta beach, and again, I've obviously vlogged this plenty of times over the years. I've come around here quite frequently, and I do tend to go on early morning walks, pure and simply because obviously here on the island there tends to be cloud that is out early morning, and it just takes that heat off you a little bit. You get a bit more of a breeze early morning. The problem is when you do vlogging early morning is there's not that many people out, so the atmosphere again is not akin to this. Hence the reason that I do try to get out at times like this, just to give you that, that visual of what it's like at these particular times. And again, Saturday the 16th of August, and it's 2 nearly in the afternoon, and it's chock-a-block. Very, very busy. Got the boulevard at the back of me. Again, quite a few people in there enjoying their dinner. Potentially a late breakfast. Again, a lot of places over here, they will accommodate that late breakfast, in particular for lots of Brits that come over. We do like a breakfast, don't we? You can't get away from it. An English breakfast. You're walking around and people will stop you and say, where can I get a good English breakfast from? Anyway, do you recommend anywhere over here for a good English breakfast? If you do, drop me a message down below. I most certainly can recommend a number of places, but I'll leave that out of the equation for now. Potentially I'll do some vlogs going forward on that one. I have mentioned some in the past, but I'm interested, what are your best places for breakfast here on the island? And again, in particular the English, they do like a breakfast, an all day breakfast in some cases. A lot of the Irish do as well. They do a lot of Irish breakfasts here. So I'm now down at Playa La Pinta beach. It's a beautiful beach, this is. Very, very busy. Again, as one would expect at this particular time of the day. I'll turn the camera around in a second and I'll just show you where we are. Got the music blasting away at the back of me. So obviously I've got to be careful with the copyright strike. Beautiful views, lots of people come down here for a drink. There's a fast food chain, a particular one, the Big M's as I call it, at the back of me, that lots of people will refer to it as being, the best view that one can offer. But again, whilst I'm here, I most certainly don't go to these particular fast food chains myself. I know many people still do. I'll turn the camera around and we'll go for a walk past it, including all the other bars and restaurants. Again, it's only a very short walk this is today. It is very, very warm here on the island. Temperatures now probably again early 30s. So I can't walk for too long for obvious reasons. I am going to pull up a seat soon and get myself a drink. I do really need one. I'm very, very dry. I'll turn the camera around and we'll continue our little walk. And once again, by the way, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything to do so, but it means an awful lot to me for you to obviously hit that button, support the channel. It will enable the channel to grow that little bit more as well, push the content out, and it is really, really appreciated. It doesn't cost you anything as well to do so. Let's turn this camera back around and just continue our little walk here in Costa Adeje. I do, by the way, try and get the content up as quickly as I can. Sometimes that little bit slower, but just for you to have a little look at what it's like, you know, in the moment. And lots of people obviously, they bank as much content as they can and they release it over a duration of time, each to their own. I like looking at vlogs that are, well, they're on point on a particular time. They're as live as they possibly can. Again, live's here on the island. I tried one the other day. The signal is pretty poor here on the island, as many people will tell you, and it lags, so the camera jumps up and down and it cuts off. Yeah, it's not the best to do a live over here, I'll be honest with you, but I will try and bring the vlogs as quickly as I possibly can, just so you can see what's happening at this particular time. Again, I enjoy that kind of vlogging experience as a viewer, and I like to bring it to you as well as quick as I can. Anyway, enough of me talking, let's turn it around. Cocoa Beach Club in front of me. There we go, this is a nice setting, isn't it? Nice little beach club. Lots of people having a cocktail, a beer, or whatever they fancy. And this is the Big M's. How busy it is. We are a world literally addicted to McDonald's, aren't we? And I'll say the word. I normally just call it the Big M's, but listen, everywhere you go, it's just absolutely, it's always rammed. Seems crazy, doesn't it? In particular when we've got a world full of obesity issues, that McDonald's is absolutely thriving. But each to their own. You're on holiday. I'm not saying that you eat there all the time by any means. I don't want to keep talking about that anyway. Let's just keep walking a little bit further down. See what it's like. The burgers here, very nice, very, very nice. Lovely setting. Nice fresh burgers. Just look at this. Wow. Everybody enjoying their meals. Again, I'm not going to keep the camera on, people are enjoying themselves, that's enough of that. But nice setting, beautiful setting. Grab yourself something to eat. Luma, that's a very popular extended restaurant. That's extended over the years. Always very busy. Everything down here. We came down the other night and it was just rammed, every restaurant down here. Okay my friends, so we finally made it round to the, well, it's a spot that you can come and have your photograph taken, and it's a bit of a landmark spot now with the backdrop. The Costa Adeje sign, that's been here a number of years now. It's a relatively new sign, again probably about 2 or 3 years old, where people come and congregate, obviously being a focal point where you can come and have your picture taken with the backdrop. Yeah, it's lovely, particularly on a day like this as well, where it is, well, it's relatively clear. I'm not going to say it's extremely clear. There's still a Klima-like kind of haze in the sky, but yeah, if you want a focal point that you can come have your picture with a beautiful backdrop here in Costa Adeje, and come to this sign here. There's lots of people obviously doing that. I've had my picture taken here a number of times now. I'll jump on. You can just see it in a second. Obviously the family's there now, so we respect. I'll wait till they move on, and then I'll have a little bit of a photograph myself.
Our love is stronger
Anyway, my friends, that's enough from me from the glorious island of Tenerife. Take care wherever you are in the world. I'm going to grab myself, well, an ice cold beverage of my choice, and I've not had many since I've been here, but it's going to be, well, it's going to have an alcoholic content attached to it. I'm going to go and get a beer basically. Anyway, enough from me. Take care for now. I'm off for another bit of a walk to a pub that is situated as close to here as possible. Take care. Bye bye. Cheers. Really nice.